All right, clap your hands 3 times, say boom, 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 and say, let's set an intention. Congratulations, and I wanted to welcome you to this 17 Biblical Prosperity Key series, where every day we're going to be going over one of the keys to prosperity that I've already outlined, and I'll tell you what they all are here near the end of this video. But right now what we want to do is we want to talk about this one, and I want to tell you why you should be paying attention to this video. So the first thing we want to do is I want you to set an intention, and that intention should be, what are the 5 things that you would do if time and money weren't an issue for you? What are the 5 things that you would do, you would have, or you would become if time and money weren't an issue for you? In other words, if you had all the money you wanted and you had all the time that you wanted to do anything that you wanted to do with them, what is it that you would do, have, change, or become? Welcome to the teachings of KingDavid.com, where our message is read my blog, tell others, restore Jerusalem. And again, this is day number 1 of the 17-day series that's going to be delivered each day into your email inbox. I want to make sure that you go into your email inbox and open every single email that you ever get from this website. My email address on this website is DMW, like David Michael Wood, DMW at theteachingsofkingdavid.com. Make sure to whitelist it. Make sure that you read every single email and make sure you pay attention. So why should you pay attention to this video? Because I'm going to show you how to create those 5 things that you could do, have, or become through the power of setting an intention, and I'm also going to pre-frame the rest of this video series. Now, a couple of things that I want to warn you about this series. So first of all, this isn't a hypey, get-rich-quick, income-creating, automatic cash flow in your bank account daily type thing or anything like that. This is biblical, day-by-day, step-by-step prosperity that's based in real-world applications that you could take and you could apply this to a business. You could take and you could apply this to a presidential campaign. You could take and you could apply this to a local political campaign, or building a ministry or a church, or building a network marketing opportunity. Okay, I've done a lot of these things, and I'm just telling you something that some of the most famous people in the world that you've ever heard about read my blog every single day. And included in those people would be the most famous rabbi in America, Rabbi Shmuley Boteach reads all my stuff, Donald J. Trump reads all my stuff, Jeff Bezos reads my stuff, Mark Zuckerberg reads my stuff. And so if they're paying attention to what I'm saying and teaching on this blog, I would highly encourage you to open every single email and watch every single video that I ever produce on this blog. Okay, now just so you know, on the blog I sometimes talk about a lot of weird stuff. Okay, because I'm working on a book right now, for example, called The Theory of Quantum Mechanical Consciousness, which I'll talk about. I'll mention it somewhere in the series, right? And so I talk about a lot of weird spiritual stuff. This prosperity series, though, is not going to be focused on weird stuff. This is going to be focused predominantly on practical business building stuff that you can use to transform any area of your life and any area of your business, okay? And if you get a lot of value from this series, there's other things that I would encourage you to do. I'm going to have action steps for you. I'm going to have systems and things like this that you can use to promote blogging systems and technology systems and marketing, training, and education that you can use to promote various things that you're promoting, okay? And so no matter what it is that you're doing, whether you're an internet marketer, whether you're somebody that just wants to make more money from your job, or whether you want to run for president, this is going to give you 17 biblical-based prosperity secrets that the Lord God of hosts used to build all of his ministries and businesses. And I'm talking about all the churches out there, and I'm talking about all the businesses in the world out there are used by these principles, okay? And so these are really going to help you and benefit you. And the best thing is they're not going to be preachy. I'm not trying to get you to change your belief systems, okay? I'm just sharing with you things that I've learned predominantly through stories. Might share a few scriptures here and there. I'm going to talk about just allegories and metaphors from things that I've learned about the Bible that you can go research on your own mostly, okay? And so I'm going to teach you how to then take that and apply that in your life. So this one we're talking about the power of intention, okay? You ready to pay attention now? Are you ready to pay attention? So what are the 5 things that you do have or become? I remember when I first started wanting to make a lot of money on the internet, really making a lot of money in life is really what I started to do. I was like 12 years old, and I was driving around with my dad in a car, and I was failing all my classes in school. And I was sitting there with my dad, and my dad was really irritated because he was very, 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 very good in school. He was like the second or third in his class or something like that. And my mom was like the valedictorian of her class. And so my family was a very intelligent family. My grandfather was a university president, okay? And so I was around intelligence all the time. And I loved to read and stuff, but I was essentially goofing off. I was like in 8th grade. I mean, how hard can it be? I mean, you go to gym, you know, you show up in the class, you learn 2 plus 2, you know, algebra. I mean, this isn't difficult stuff, right? For most people, anyway, most people, yeah. So in any case, what happens is that, you know, he says, son, you gotta be the dumbest kid in the family. Now, he was joking, and I want to be clear. He is a good father, okay, and he remembers the story a little different. So I'm telling my version, he can tell his version of future, you know, time. So I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not dumb. I read all the time. He's like, I know, Dave. He says, can you listen to me? I'm your dad. I said, yeah, I can listen to you. He says, how are you going to provide for a family? And of course, I wasn't thinking about that because I was thinking about, you know, I was thinking about skipping school and doing whatever I wanted, and I was thinking how boring it was. And he's like, how are you going to provide a family? I said, well, if I have to do what you do, it ain't going to happen. I'll be homeless. You know, and then funny in my life, there was a point in my life where I was actually homeless, and so happened to me twice actually. Funny enough, but in any case, you know, so guess what he does? My dad was in this company called Amway, right? And they do you know, network marketing, and so the network marketing is a fantastic way to get personal development information. Okay, and I learned a lot of what I know for my own businesses that are outside that and everything. From network marketing, what I did, I built a team of like 650,000 people. But before any of that happened, I'm getting to that. Let me tell you a little bit of the story. So I'm sitting here, and guess what he does? The next week, he takes me to, he says, put a suit on. I said, where are we going? He said, we're going to an Amway meeting. And I said, you say, I don't want to go to an Amway meeting. He says, put the suit on. So he brings me to this Amway meeting, and I'm sitting there, and there's this guy that's Jewish, fascinatingly enough, Rhonda Brow. You know, he's a Jewish, you know, upline member of mine. Rhonda Brow is, and he'll be excited to see me on TV and stuff like that. I promise you. You know, but in any case, so Rhonda Brow, he's like very dry, you know, English kind of sense of humor, and we're in Alaska in a, you know, Salvation Army, so there's like all these people in this like tiny little room, and everybody's got like sweatpants on and stuff like this because it's Alaska and it's freezing. And so the women have like these giant wool socks that they have underneath their dresses, and it just looks awful, right? But not to Alaskans it doesn't, because it's cold. And so he's cracking jokes and nobody thinks it's funny. But there's this homeless guy there, and this homeless guy keeps interrupting this meeting, right? And he keeps asking like questions like, isn't this a pyramid? Blah, 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 right? And just to be clear, this thing I'm presenting in this video series, it's not network marketing or anything like that. I just learned a lot from this, and I'm going to teach you how to build whatever it is that you want, okay? I'm actually just giving you free value for the next 17 days, and I've got some stuff that I'm going to recommend along the way, stuff that you can use to improve your business. And if you get some value, we've got some programs and stuff like this as well that are going to help you out. So anyways, what happens is that, you know, finally he asks the magic question. He says, how much money you making? So this guy, he's like, well, it's not really fair because I just started a couple years ago. And I'm like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, let me show you. And he says, last year, you know, I'm full-time realtor, so I'm just doing this part-time. He's like, last year I made, and he wrote 2, and then I was like, oh, here we go, $2.50, and then it was like $216,000 is how much it was. And like my jaw dropped, and I elbowed my dad like this, and I'm like, what are you doing, right? So anyways, what I thought, I was the only guest, a teenager and a homeless guy were the only guests. So I was like, if this guy can sell soap and vitamins to homeless people and teenagers, I'm gonna be rich. So that's the first intention I ever had, was I was going to be rich in Amway, right? that didn't happen. But in any case, I was in it for a while though, and then I got rich in network marketing, so it worked out. But my point is that I set an intention and then it happened. If you set an intention, things happen. So I set an intention in that part of my life. First of all, what's intention? I'm going to continue on my stories, right? What intention actually is, I'm going to tell you several stories of intention and what happened, because as I'm speaking, I hope you're not hearing me brag about what I've done. I hope you're hearing me say, look what you can actually do with your own business, with your own ministry, with your own life, with your own success. I want to empower you to create whatever results that it is that you would like to create with your business, with your life, and everything about your life. I just want to be filled with love and goodness. And so if you watch this video series, it's actually going to do just that for you. And I hope that you see this energy, right? And you see how much I love people, and you see how much I love you, and how much we would love to work together and stuff like this if things match up. And I think that things are going to match up with the things that I'm going to be teaching you, because I'm going to teach you one thing that then builds onto something else, that then builds onto something else, that then builds onto something else, all of which you can actually potentially make a lot of money from as our affiliates, as members of our community, and also in your own businesses. And I think that that's the thing that's going to excite you the most, is how much money I'm going to teach you how to make in your own products, your own services, in your own business. Like I'm talking about like your wallet will practically be drooling, like, because it's like, I just need more money to put in here, but you can't fit any more in there because like it's entirely full, like a giant wallet money hamburger, right? So in any case, I don't eat meat, but I thought that was funny. So in any case, he said make doing so. So I mean, like, what kind of money would you like to make? Let's say you're making $50,000 a year. What would be a good increase for you? It could be your job. It could be a business. It could be a new venture of yours. It could just be something online, right? What would be a good amount of money for you? Right? Set an intention. I want you to be thinking, writing notes. It's very important to take notes during the series and to pay attention to everything that I say, like your life depends on it, because I'm telling you, it actually does if you read my blog. That's the fascinating thing about it, right? So just, don't worry about it. Just focus on the goodness, right? The intention, right? So what are the 5 things that you would do, have, or become? So 5 things you would do, have, or become, right? So anyways, what happened then? Well, I joined a bunch of schemes when I was a kid, right? And then those schemes that I joined, they didn't work out that well. I was a missionary later in my life. I set an intention to go on a mission. I accomplished some things in my youth. For example, I set an intention to get a black belt in karate. I got a black belt in karate. And then when I got home from my mission, I came back from my mission, and what did I do? I joined Amway, right? So I joined this Amway company from, this desire to be rich in Amway, which was an intention I set when I was 12 years old. And probably some time in the future, I'll probably join Amway or something like that, in addition to all the other things that I do. And I'll build that one too, and then I'll build 50 more things, you know what I mean? I'm weird. Just because I said it when I was 12, I think it would be the funniest thing ever, because it's like the most difficult thing in North America for, to build. It's very easy to build that worldwide, but it's more difficult right now in North America, but they can change a lot of that up. And there's some very fast-growing organizations, and if you're one of my members that's in the Amway Corporation, I think it's fantastic opportunity, right? You have fantastic products there, right? So I joined Amway, and I was in there for like 3.5 years, right? And I failed, right? And then what I do? I quit, I blamed the company, but I still had this intention to get rich in network marketing, or MLM, right? MLM schemes is what I did, right? And then I later learned how to do this a better way, and I'll teach you how to do it the better way that's product focused and everything like that. But this is what I did, right? So then what I do, I joined a company called Prepaid Legal. Well, I carried that intention there. I made actually like $5,000 my first month there, bringing all the people over from Amway, but then I made nothing after that. Why? Because I still had the same problem that I had in Amway, which was people skills, right? So I still have this people skills problem. The people skills problem was actually, and this is one of the things I'll talk about how to do. So I had this people skills problem, right? So what I do, I quit, I blamed the company, and then I joined another company, and then it was like 3, I think I joined in there, and then eventually I found a company called Agile Enterprises. This one, I actually had my first kind of success. And what happened, let me explain it. I wasn't clear. I started studying NLP around here, and then NLP, they actually, and intention comes from the Bible. You say, where does, explain to me how intention is related to the Bible, right? I got a little Bible over here. Let me grab it, okay? First of all, I'm not going to read you a lot of scriptures in this video because this is a good introductory video, and I don't want to be too preachy in this series. I want to be practical, okay? But the Holy Bible, right, is God's intention for humanity, right? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. That's God setting an intention for salvation that he follows through on, connecting with emotional spiritual energy because he loves you so much that he sent his Son. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. Okay? So first he intended it, then he said it, and then it happened. He spoke it into existence, but it had to come first from the intention. So the intention is like a spoken, I did this great audio a long time ago called Speak Your Future into Existence. If you just say, this is going to happen, I'm going to be a billionaire, that's it, period, right? And you just say it again and again, and you have photos of it. You know, like I got a flag of Jerusalem there. I got photos of my family. I'll be the king of Jerusalem. That's it. Period. Right? It's gonna happen. Right? So, you know, you know, I've got the king below him. I've got my little logo everywhere. I'll show you here. I got to do, you know, like a part 2 of this video because I'm running out of space because this is going to be a little bit, because it's a good introductory series. I want to make sure that I introduce it properly. You watch this all the way through, right? So I'm going to build the kingdom below him. I'm going to bring world peace. That's it, period, right? I'm going to memorize the whole Bible. That's it, period. You set an intention. You say, that's it, period, right? So the intention actually I set for this video series is to sell, I've got a club called the Kingdom Club, and I'm going to explain it to you, okay? But this isn't a pitch series, okay? Because I don't pitch products directly. I give value, and then people just want to buy the products because they like my people skills and they like me and they like how I do business, and so they just want to know all the stuff that I know. And so then they buy my books and they buy my services and stuff like this, right? And right now, I've written a book, I've written another book, and then my third book is going to be more practical information. My first book is weird, my second book is weird, my third book is going to be very practical information about how to change everything in society. And I'm going to change everything in society with you. That's it, period. We're going to do it together. We're going to create world peace. That's it, period, right? So my intention was to get 33% of my leads to that opt into the blog, right? I don't even know if you can see that down there. I'll just write it up here, 33%, right, of the leads that opt into the blog to get that first product, which is called the Kingdom Club, which is like a Book of the Month club, right? And I've also got an 8-part video series in there called the 8 Core Commitments that's going to teach you how to basically, it's going to teach you how to build your business. And I might actually add 2 more, make it 10, because it's like the 10 commandments, right? But it's really, I like these 8 because they're very simple. And this is something that I learned, and I built a $200 million company from just these 8. And so they're actually, I'm going to teach you, there's a series that I've got on these 8. We're going to keep it very, 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 very simple. We're going to teach you people skills. We're going to teach you sales skills, everything like this, because you start with intention. Say, I'm going to make $216,000 a year. That's it, period, right? And then what happens is that intention creates this sort of spiritual energy that connects with your spiritual self in your future that you're creating. Okay, and that's actually, I said, God, what is intention really? And this is what he told me. He said, intention is the process. Here, I'm gonna right, do this here because we're about to run out of space, and then I'm gonna switch. All right, so I might get interrupted here for a second. Right, so intention is the process of mirroring and matching your future desired self emotionally. Intention is the process of mirroring and matching your future and desired self or outcome or healing miracle or whatever it is that you want emotionally, right? So what does that mean? What that means is you set an intention, you connect to it emotionally, you imagine yourself in that future, you say, it's gonna happen, that's it, period, right? You speak it, right? Which we're gonna talk about speaking your future into existence the whole time, and this intention, right? This intention creates this future and desired self because you're speaking it into existence. Because you're speaking it into existence. Because you're speaking it into existence. Right? So you speak your future into existence. Oop. And if you speak your future into existence, from your intention, then what actually happens is your future actually happens because you're linking with this future self. So think about time and space as figments of the imagination, like what Buddha or what talked about, like what the Bible talks about that, right? The Bible, what does it say? The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, right? That's the Bible, right? So you're thinking as you are in your heart for your intention, and that makes you become that intention. Does that make sense? You set an intention. So God wanted to save everybody, so he set an intention to save them, and then sent his only begotten Son to save them, to save the people from the sins. God set an intention to make people righteous, so he sent the Torah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, to Moses. God set an intention to teach enlightenment, so he taught enlightenment to the prophet Buddha, right? I always refer to Buddha as a prophet, right? God set an intention to help you succeed, so he gives us instructions biblically on the prophet Abraham and how Abraham interacted with people that produces prosperity, because God wants you to be rich, right? God wants you to be rich. And this is what people don't understand, is that God wants you to be rich. He wants you to be fantastically wealthy. That poverty is actually a disease of consciousness and has to be eradicated from the brain that comes from Satan. And I've been through, in my life, various struggles with poverty. My greatest struggle was recently, because I lost everything. So let me explain that story. So then I set an intention, I'm going to do it, and then what happens is I set this intention, and I'm like, I'm going to take over Agile Enterprises in Fairbanks, Alaska. Which at the time of me doing that, didn't seem really that significant. Except for when I set that intention and I took it over in Fairbanks, Alaska. Right? What happened is I made, about $3,500 a month. So it was a little intention that I could actually believe in that helped me produce this option of doing this, right? How did I do that? By helping people, by selling products and things like this. I was focused more on opportunity then, so it wasn't stable. Because then later I got exhausted and collapsed from the strategies and stuff, because they were just exhausting. It's like constant three-way calls, and like you have to just drive and everywhere and chase people down, and like nobody remembers your name after a while because they're all bleeding you from the phone. I didn't like the way I was doing it, to be honest. Not the professional network marketers out there; they don't build businesses like that. But that's what I was doing. I was just like pushing, because I just needed to make money. And so it was like you don't look at somebody and see a dollar sign on their forehead. You look at somebody and you see the person, and the dollar sign's on your forehead because you're going to teach them how to get rich, and they're coming to you. So, marrying and matching your future desired self-promotion. Right? So, what happened after this point? So this then collapsed because I got burned out on three-way calls and everything like this, because this is just constant calling and phone calls and stuff. So again, if you're watching this on YouTube or something, or on Facebook, click on the link, and then make sure to subscribe. When you just go to my blog, there's a little pop-up. It's like really small, you know what I mean? And just fill it all out and hit subscribe. I've got like this it's not optimized or anything. I just think it's hilarious looking, so I leave it like that, right? So in any case, I'll probably fix it later, you know what I mean? Make it more beautiful or whatever. It'll probably make more sense, but it's fine like it is. So just make sure to put in your name, email, and phone number, so that way we can give you a call, right? And so 33%. So anyways, so I said this, so 33% of the people will eventually buy that thing from the series, because the series will be so valuable, and they'll also buy other things from the series if they don't want that. For example, they'll get blogging accounts and all sorts of stuff that we teach people, because we're going to teach you how to blog, and we're going to teach you how to build communities, and all the stuff that I did to do $200 million in sales, right? So then what happened is that after that, I quit, and then I was just like, I'm going to be a raw food vegan, and be a hippie and hang out in the forest. Money's evil. I was just like burned out. And then in 2009, I started getting like excited again about network marketing and looking for schemes. I was living in a green 1996 Dodge Caravan, right? I don't think you can see that. Hold on, I can. I'll just right here. I was living in this 1996 Dodge Caravan, and had the paint peeling off and everything like this. And so what happened is this Dodge Caravan that I was inside, right? It actually, I started having problems because I couldn't get jobs and I didn't have money, and I was late to everything, and so I was working for Greenpeace, and then I got fired from that job, and then I had like nothing. So you imagine how desperate and alone that I was. Well, then I discovered, I was looking online, and then I was like, I need a secret key. So I looked for a secret, and I was like, how to make money on the internet homeless. And I found another homeless guy that was making like $3,000 a month blogging. And I was like, if he can do it, I can do it. So I downloaded this PDF report of his. And I just started copying what he was doing. And then I moved with my parents up in Fairbanks, Alaska. So now I'm living with my parents, right? I'm like 30 years old or whatever, right? I'm living with my parents. And I'm sitting in a room all day and night on the computer doing nothing but internet marketing day and night, right? So then what happens is 90 days later, I started making $3,000 a month and $5,000, then I had a $30,000 a month. And the way that I actually made all this money was by selling products first. Because if you sell products first, then people are interested in business opportunity. People have interest in one-on-one. People have this, my own mineral water. I just pour a very filtered water in there and I drop some minerals in, right? Buying mineral water is fantastic too, but it tastes better. But I like it. Okay, so what happens is that, I just had an intention to do what? To get rich on the internet. So we're created in God's image, and God creates. What do you want to create? God created man, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. Right? Figure that one out. So what's that mean? We like to make money. The Lord God likes to make money. We're made in his image. It's not, he doesn't worship money or whatever, but he likes to make money. And we like to make money. Because making money is exciting for the women, which are his favorite creations, obviously. Women and kids. They're way better than men, aren't they? In lots of ways. I like to say that men are great creators and women are fantastic at taking care of the creation. And some women are very good creators as well. Depends on who they are. Right? Everybody's different. So what's your intention? So I make $30,000. It was like a week or something like that. I made $30,000 or something like that. It's like it was in a week. I did this in like a week. What can you do? And I did it by selling a product. Actually, it was an article submitting thing for SEO. SEO is still extremely valuable. You make $500,000 a year to an SEO company, or $1 million a year. That's a fantastic option because SEO is very long term and it's always going to be needed forever. It's kind of like a permanent thing because people need outreach for their content, and content and writing is a permanent thing. That's never going to go away. People are never going to stop writing because as they get more wise, they write more. So they'll actually write way more than they write right now. There'll be way more content than there is right now. We'll have to build new technology to manage all the content. There's nothing more valuable to your future than writing. I'll tell you that because we're going to teach you that in this series. Alright. I'm going to try to finish in this video because I don't want this video, the first one, to be too long. But it's a good introduction, isn't it? So it's fine actually if there's another one because it's the first series. So they're not all going to be this long. But I want you to watch this to make sure that you understand the structure and why you're paying attention to the whole series, because these 17 videos, I'm going to tell you what you're going to learn. Actually, let me do it now. So let me tell you what you're going to learn in the series by paying attention to this whole series. Right? Here we go. Video 1 is going to be about intention. Video number 2 is going to be about outcome. Video number 3 is going to be about game plan. Video number 4 is going to be about vision. Video number 5 is going to be about content, like content marketing, like God wrote the Bible through prophets. I write blogs. Content, right? Videos, right? Video 6, list building. Video number 7, sales. Video number 8, team building. Video number 9, leadership development. Video number 10, multiple income streams. Video number 11, giving. Video number 13, personal development. Video number 14, principles of wealth. 12, 13 principles of wealth, 13, and then family building. Actually, this is 18. Family building, community building, networking, asking you shall receive, unity, submission, and the spoken word. Right. So it's gonna be, I might give you a bonus video on there. Is what I might do. Right. Actually, it'll be the bonus video. Right. So, and then in these, I'm going to teach marketing strategies, like from the beginning to the end. I'm going to teach marketing strategies, right? And stuff that, all the people that I've trained are like, they're doing like millions of dollars in sales by this point and stuff like that because I trained them. That's actually why they had those breakthroughs. And then they learned also how to get trained from others, and they, produced even more than that. But there's nothing that ever did what my training did for anybody. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that. Nothing. Tony Robbins doesn't do it. Digital marketer doesn't do it. Nobody does it. Just me. It's a very unique training because of the way I structure it. So, if the billionaires pay attention, and Donald Trump pays attention, and David Sharp pays attention, and I trained him, he owns Legendary Marketer, and, the Rabbi Shmuley Boteach, the greatest rabbi, in the world, really, and Gabriel Cousins, who's, he's the prophet Abraham, I'm telling you. But he is, I'm going to stay away from too much weird stuff in this video. So he's just saying he's Gabriel Cousins. He's a spiritually enlightened rabbi. He follows my stuff, And so the greatest leader in the Hebrew Israelite movement, for example, follows my stuff, too. So there's just I wouldn't encourage you to pay too much attention to that, but just forget about it now. But there's a lot of people that follow my stuff that are very famous, Jeff Bezos and stuff like this, for a reason. It's because my stuff creates more value for creating real change in society than what anybody else has ever seen in their life. They've never seen anything like my stuff. Nothing. So I'll also talk about my political campaign and stuff that will be coming up in the future. When I know I can win. So the Kingdom Club, 8 core commitments. Okay. So, that's the goal, the 33%, right? We got an intention. So I set this intention to make, 30,000 a month, and I did it. And I moved to Costa Rica because I set an intention to go move to Costa Rica. And then I found the girl, the woman you see in the photos back there. I found her, in Costa Rica, and she was a girl that I had a vision about when I was 8 years old. That's how powerful intention is, and actually all the way through the future. I set an intention when I was 8 years old. I got baptized, and I set an intention. I said, I want to see my wife, and I saw a tunnel of light. I saw this woman's face, and so when I saw her in real life, she shone with light, and then I knew that she's the one. All right. I set an intention to have all my pain dissolve on the day of my enlightenment. That's how powerful intention is. Intention is everything. Intention changes everything. It changes the future, it changes the past, it changes the dynamic consciousness and construct of consciousness in all of society and all the rainforests and all of the earth and all of the universe. It's that powerful. It connects you with the universe. And what's the universe? The universe dwells within God. So the universe is actually part of God. So both things are true. So, right? Intention, mirroring and matching your future self. So mirroring and matching, this comes from, teachings of NLP, where the best way to explain it is like Kung Fu. Like Kung Fu, we use kinetic energy sticking hands. So you push the hand this way, and then we flip over the top, and then we punch, This is the best way to actually explain rapport, because you have an outcome, it's to hit, and then, something gets in the way, and it moves out of the way, and then you move again. Right? So you have an intention going towards a flexible energy towards your future. Does that make sense? You have forward flexible energy towards your future. Now, the Kingdom Club. Right? So why should you join that? Well, I'll talk about that later. This video is going to be an introduction. Okay? And I'll have a link to it, obviously, because you can find it on the blog too, so you can get it. Right? You can wait a few days to see if you want to get it, or you can get something else I've offered. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. I want to help you. What can I help you with? Right? So anyways, I then set an intention to get to $500,000 a month. and I got there. And I had an intention to make $100,000 a month, and I got there. And then I set an intention to start the greatest network marketing company in history that would help more people make money and have the richest team that anybody would ever have. And then I launched a company called Power Network, which, you know, later collapsed. You know, I just prefer to tell you about it because, you know, it's my past. You know, I apologize for all the bad energy and stuff that came out. Everybody, forgive me, you know what I mean? But I started this company called Power Network, and then this company we paid 100% commissions. 100% commissions. And we did $200 million in sales. $100% commissions. $200 million in sales. Okay. 100% commissions, $200 million in sales. So here is the reason all this stuff is very important. It's because this was my past. What can I do in the future? What can you do in the future? So what's your intention? What's next? So then I have a spiritual, I set an intention to have a spiritual awakening, to forgive all my past because I was really hurt because my company was collapsing because I wasn't following laws in the Bible like giving. You know, if you don't give 10% of your income before you spend any money, you know, you lose everything. We'll have a program for that later that'll launch. Right now we're talking about the Kingdom Club, right? And so, you know, you give. There's nothing to make you more prosperous than giving to me. Nothing. Zero. There's actually zero things that you can do that will make you more prosperous. They don't exist. Nothing exists. But that's your choice. Isn't it? Because that's not what I'm talking about. So, in any case, let me explain. Okay? So you set an intention to do what? To get rich, perhaps? To get rich? You set an intention to get rich? You set an intention to meet a dream family? You set an intention to restore your family? So my wife, she's not, in the past, been around me a lot. So you've probably seen this video when she's back. But she'll be here. That's it, period. And I want her here December 15th, but it's her choice. She'll be here. If it's her choice, December 15th, that's it, period. I've just been waiting. That's it, period. She'll be back. Intention combined with photos, combined with prophetic energy, combined with her forgiveness equals the result. So I'm not even worried about it. I've just been waiting for her all this time. Love you, baby. Okay? Because I wasn't doing enough videos like this. That was actually the problem. Okay, there's going to be one more video here that's coming up, and then I'm going to tell you how to tie all this together. Okay? You ready for it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, this is Dave Wood. I gotta grab my water here, and then we're going to finish off this video, so I want you to pay attention. All right. I move real fast from Kung Fu study. All right, so pay attention to this video because this is going to be the closing bit of the video. Okay. And in this part of the video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal to you exactly how to really think big. So see my logo back there? That's the Kingdom Below Him logo. You know, I'll also put it in this video and stuff like this, along with my brand logo for the site, which is actually that Merkaba thing right there. I've got my face, Gabriel, and a little Merkaba right there. Okay, I want you to pay attention to this video, this very sacred video, because this is going to really help you prosper. So why don't you think about a time like when you were a kid and you were playing in a park and you pulled up and you grabbed your dad's pants and you said, "Daddy?" He said, "Yeah." "For Mommy?" "Yeah." "How do you get rich on the internet?" And he's like, "Follow Dave Wood." All right, so and he'll teach you what to do and also what not to do, you know, because we know both, right? All right, so in any case, I want you to pay attention to this video and really, 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 really link into my consciousness and really feel at peace now. And that's it, period. Everything I said is going to happen for you. That's it, period. Your 5 things that you do have become. You know, where time and money is an issue for you, right? That's it, period. I'm going to show you how to do some dream building. That's it, period. You ready? So this is dream building with intention. Ready? All right, it's time to share the screen. All right. Share screen. All right. So I'm going to show you what to do with this in a little bit, but I got to go back and do something. I'll show you. Let me show you how to dream build here. Okay? Dream build with intentions, right? Cool cars, photos. All right. All right. Oh, I like this one. I'll have that car. That's it. Period. Whatever it is. I like that. Is it like an anarchy symbol? I don't know. I don't like anarchy. I don't actually know what kind of symbol it is. Oh no, it's a Paris Auto Show. Right? It's just Paris. Oh, I'll have that car. That's it. Period. I'll have that car. That's it. Period. I'll have that car. That's it. Period. Hold on a second here. So you just go through and you look at all these and you feed your imagination. Say, I'm gonna have all these cars. That's it. Period. I'm not worried about just getting cars and fancy houses and things like this. All right. So now you ready for the rest of the next one? What kind of house do you want to live in? All right. Let's look at some big mansions. Big mansions. Okay. I'm gonna have this one. I'm gonna have that mansion. That's it. Period. Not that one. Hold on. I'm gonna have this one. That's it. Period. Ooh. I'm gonna have that one. That's it. Period. All right. Here we go. All right. Ooh. I'm gonna have this one. That's it. Period. That's it. Period. All right. Oh man. I'm gonna have that one. That's it. Period. Look. I'm gonna have all of them. Right. And you're gonna have all of them. We're gonna have the mansions. That's it. Period. We're worthy of greatness. We're worthy of great wealth. We're worthy. Say, I'm worthy of great wealth. I'm worthy of having this mansion. I'm worthy of getting rich on the internet. I'm worthy of great things. And really, we're never quite worthy of the gifts of God. But we can become more worthy, and then we get it, actually, by giving things value. That's what makes you actually deserve it. When you give value, then you deserve it. Say, I'm going to have it, that's it, period. I'm going to have it, that's it, period. I'm going to have it, that's it, period. Okay. Now, all right. Ready for this? Okay. Organic farms. Check this out. I'm going to have this farm. That's it, period. I'm going to have this farm. That's it, period. All right? I'm going to have this farm. That's it, period. All right, I'm going to grow my own organic food. I'm going to eat my own organic vitamins that I make myself, like Amway does. That's it, period. I first learned this, that's it, period, from Bill Brett. That's it, period. All right. See how my old Prosperous energy's back? It's 100% back. Those of you that know me for a long time, and you're watching me all rebuild the story, right? You ready for that? All right, let's look at some private jets. All right, I'm gonna have this jet right here. That's it. Period. All right, let's look at the Air Force One. I'm gonna fly in the Air Force One with Donald Trump. That's it. Period. Oh, where is it? Oh, the Nike Air is taking over that. Incredible jet. I'm gonna fly in the Air Force One. That's it. Period. I'm gonna fly in the Air Force One. That's it. Period. I'm gonna fly in the Air Force One with Donald Trump. That's it. Period. We're gonna take over America together. That's it. Period. All right. All right. So, right now, let's go back to some other things. Right? So let's go first over here. Right now I got 14 people on the list. I still haven't sent any emails out because I'm waiting for this video. I'm waiting for the kind of right moment. Okay, I probably should have emailed them. All right. I have 14 subscribers. I'm gonna have 1,400 subscribers. That's it, period. I'm gonna have 14,000 subscribers. That's it, period. I'm gonna have 100 million subscribers. That's it, period. I'm gonna have 1 billion subscribers. That's it, period. I'm gonna help people build nations. That's it, period. Right? Everybody in the world will be my subscriber. That's it, period. There'll be trillions of them. All right. Billions, then trillions. Everyone in the universe. All right. Get wild with your imagination. The bigger your imagination is, the bigger things you can do. All right, I've proven that. All right, so close that. All right, now this commission, this email account, okay, will be filled with commission notification. That's it, period. This commission account will be this email account will be filled with commission notifications. That's it, period. This email account will be filled with commission notifications. That's it, period. Everybody's going to read my emails. Everybody's going to get commission notification. That's it, period. From lots of good affiliate products that are low priced and high value, right? That really help people, right? That are good, low price, low ticket, okay, items that have good upsells to them that really celebrate wealth and prosperity. It's going to be filled with commission notifications from the top to the bottom of it. I'm going to be getting like millions of subscribers a day. That's it, period. It's going to happen. I'm going to get millions of subscribers a day. That's it, period. It's going to happen. I'm going to get millions of subscribers a day. All right, so there we go. All right. All right, here's some people that made a lot of money in some videos. It's called How to Potentially Make More Money Than You've Ever Made in Your Life. It's just post loads, but my computer's actually running a little bit slow right now, so while that loads or something. Oh, here we go. All right. So I'm going to make more money than all these people put together. That's it, period, because I'm going to help them make even more money. I'm going to help these people make more money than they've ever made in their life. That's it, period. No one's going to make more money than me and the billionaires, right? The good ones and the bad ones alike. We love the billionaires with all these ones. Mostly good. All right, we're getting helping people get rich like the billionaires do, right? We talk about this, right? We talk about all this stuff in here, the billionaires, right? We're gonna get rich together, right? It's a good post for you. All right, that goes this. All right, now we're gonna go to the White House. Right? Now we're gonna go what? See, this is Dream Build. This is Dream Build. Okay, so I'm gonna be the president of the United States in 2020. That's it, period. Right? I'm gonna be the president of the United States in 2020. That's it, period. I'm gonna be the president of the United States in 2020. That's it, period. Donald Trump and I are gonna fly all over the place, like basically just destroying the enemies of Israel together. Me and him, and Mark Zuckerberg, and Jeff Bezos, and all of them working together for the first time because everybody's getting over their pride and ego together. They're getting over it, right? I mean, look how fantastic Donald Trump looks. Have you ever seen a leader that looks as fantastic as Donald Trump, right? I've never seen a leader ever in my life that ever looks as fantastic as Donald Trump. I mean, look how fantastic he looks. All right. Okay. All right. All righty. I'm going to work with Jeff Bezos on lots of projects. That's it, period. I'm going to work with Jeff Bezos on lots of projects. That's it, period. We're going to take over worlds and universes together, me and Jeff Bezos. That's it, period. Lots of them. Right? Give him a hand. All right. And all these people, they're going to tithe to my ministry. That's it, period. They're going to do it. They're going to do it because they want to do it because they think I'm awesome. That's it, period. They're going to do it. Now, right? Ancient astronauts. I'm going to meet the aliens. That's it, period. The nice ones. We're going to meet the aliens. That's it, period. And Facebook. I came here for Facebook, right? So right, will be personal friends with Mark Zuckerberg. That's it, period. I'll be personal friends with Mark Zuckerberg. That's it, period. I'll be personal friends with Mark Zuckerberg. That's it, period. I'll be personal friends with Mark Zuckerberg. That's it, period. Okay? All right, Bill Gates. Okay. All righty. Bill Gates, he'll be one of my best friends. That's it, period. He'll actually, Bill Gates, he'll tie to my ministry too. That's it, period. He's going to do it. They're all going to do it together because they think I'm awesome and they think what I'm doing is awesome and they believe in it. I promise he believes in it. Right? You can ask him, right? Air Force One, the White House. Might not believe it, right? I'm gonna have this jet. I'm gonna have an even better jet than that. I'm gonna have a super jet. I'm gonna have superpowers like Krishna. All right, this is great music. This is what I'm playing in the background. This kind of this stuff. I'm gonna have superpowers like Krishna, superpowers like Jesus, superpowers like everybody. That's it, period. Right? You just dream big, right? Dream big. Well, this is a cool tool. Check this out. Okay. This is ignore the ads. This is online video converter. Don't let it. I don't like it displaying ads on my computer. It just sends me ads. But you know, it's your thing. So what you do is you put a YouTube link in there and you just download it. Right? And you can put them in videos or whatever. And, you know, make sure there's give artists credit. All right. I'm gonna be the king of Jerusalem. That's it. Period. I'm gonna be the king of Jerusalem. That's it. Period. I'm going to be the king of Jerusalem. That's it, period. I'm going to be the king of Jerusalem. That's it, period. I'm going to be the king of Jerusalem. I will be the king of Jerusalem. That's it, period. No question about it. There ain't nothing that's going to stop it because it's happening. That's it, period. It's happening because I'm going to be the king of Jerusalem. All right. I'll be an even greater Kung Fu Sifu than Ron Heimberger. That's it, period. Here's my seafood. I'll be an even greater Kung Fu seafood than Ron Heimberger. That's it, period. I will be an even greater seafood than Ron Heimberger if it's even possible. That's it, period. He's still my seafood. Of course, he passed away. Right? And this is one of my teachers. Check this out. This is my teacher growing up. Carlos. Look how skinny that guy is. He'd beat anybody you know in a fight, this guy. You have no idea what this guy can do. He's like the most amazing person you've ever met in your life. There's nobody like him in the world. I think he's the best Wing Chun person. I want to think maybe he's close to him. For his skill level and stuff like that. He's just the way he's obsessive. There's people that are very good at different kinds of things, but you know, he's perfectly balanced. This guy, perfectly balanced. This is Dan Anderson. I met this guy too. He's on the seafood. He's a great seafood from Ron Heimberger. Look how good he looks. Look how healthy he looks. Still looking youthful, right? All right. I'll be the greatest Kung Fu instructor in the world. That's it, period. Right here, I'll show you Charles Scott, Fairbanks, Alaska. Scott, Fairbanks, Alaska. All right. I'll be just as good of a martial arts instructor. This is the best martial arts instructor I've ever known because he knows all the martial arts, right? Carlos is the best Kung Fu teacher. He's the best martial arts teacher. That's it, period. I'll be just like him with the way that I make money and the way that I have businesses and the way I have Kung Fu schools and everything like that. It's going to happen. That's it, period, because everybody wants to work with David Wood because they all love him so much because he's just so awesome. That's it, period. Everybody just loves him the way that he is. All right, so now we're getting somewhere, right? See if I got anything else. I think so. Oh, Richard Bandler. I'll be even better than Richard Bandler at language, if that's even possible, guys. This is, I'll put this link, I'll put this below here as a resource too. This is just fantastic information. Okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, to stop the share, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to do a little kung fu, okay, and then now you're getting somewhere with intention. See how this is working? If you do it like this in your life, in your business, could you imagine what your life would be like in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years if you talk like this? This is what the successful people do. This is what the Bionic Beavers do. Not the Bionic Beaver. That's the name of this. All right, so hold on. Ready? Bong sao, bong sao. Bong sao, bong sao. Say, what's that? No, here's the deal, right? I like to relax. I like to get things done. I like to speak majestic love and creation into people. I like to help people. So there's some resources again below. The Kingdom Club is there available for you. Obviously, you can purchase that. And that's going to give you a book of the month. I've got 2 books. One of them is about, it's about half, third done or something. It's like a long book, that next one. But this one is The Great Tribulation, Scientifically Explained by King David. I've got that one, which a lot of the content for that is around on the blog as well. But the book has also got some top secret content here. Let me show it to you. And what we do is we send these books out and say, what value does this give you in your business? This is going to teach you everything you need to know in the future and where the markets are going, for example. You'll be able to understand from this stuff because all the old systems that everybody's using right now, they're all going away. And I talk about how they're all going away and how everything's going to fade away into the age of the singularity and everything like that. Like, people won't even be able to imagine what the world will be like because the world's going to change so much. And this is already proven through technology and the exponential expansion of information. So this book actually will help you with that. And also the next book, The Theory of Quantum Mechanical Consciousness. So the Kingdom Club, let me explain it real quick so it makes sense to you. I'll grab the whiteboard real quick. No, actually, I'll do this in, I'll do another whiteboard video, okay? In the next video, I'll explain a little bit more detail. Kingdom Club, a book of the month, plus 8 core commitments, okay? And we teach you how to make money, where to make money, who to make money from, what affiliate programs to join, what systems to use and utilize, what systems to join, okay? To make money in various things, and we only promote obviously things that are like, really we promote brand products. It's really what we do in general. So like, for example, WordPress, right? A brand product that I like would be, for example, I'll just say WordPress, the email software that I use will have links for all this stuff and everything like that, so that you can get various different options of email that has you can also make commissions by referring people to these products and things like this to help you build your list. We're not going to talk about this in this video because the next video is going to be about an outcome. The next video is going to be about vision. I believe the next video after that's going to be about list building. Right? So we're going to get there a little bit. We got to build your psychology first. We got to build your inner power first. We got to build your power of declaration. See, I'm just relaxed when I'm saying that. That's it, period. It's going to happen. I'm relaxed, okay? So you build this, it's like Kung Fu comes from relaxation, okay? It comes from relaxation, Kung Fu, okay? So it's going to happen. That's it, period. 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 Whatever you want is going to happen. That's it, period. You're going to be rich. That's it, period. You're going to be on the beaches of the world with me. That's it, period. We'll be drinking out of coconuts together. That's it, period. We're going to go build mansions and build cars and speak life into the people. And we're going to regrow the rainforest and fill all the oceans with waters and, travel across the universe together. You and me, we're going to do it all, right? We just big, yes, right? See how good that feels? Okay, that's what intention is about. So intention is powerful. Like I learned from my brother Will that his intention for seeing a client is the most important thing about me. Because his intention is to help the client get their intention. My intention is to do what? To help you get your intention. I talked a lot about my intentions. Now I'm utilizing that to say, you're going to do it. That's it, period. You're going to get rich. That's it, period. You're going to be the king of your land. That's it, period. You're going to travel to the stars. That's it, period. We're going to do it together. We're going to do it together. That's it, period. Does it make sense to you? Okay, so this all comes from the Bible. Positive language. Who speaks more confidently than the Lord God of hosts? Who speaks more confidently than the prophet Moses and all the prophets like Abraham and all of the various people like the Savior Jesus? Who speaks more confident than somebody that like myself? You know, it's like Donald Trump is this confident. This is why Donald Trump is the president of the United States, is because he's confident enough to be the president of the United States, right? He's got confidence and experience from the things that he's done his entire life to be president, and therefore he's the president of the United States. The reason why Mark Zuckerberg has Facebook is because he was confident enough in himself to invest in his education, to get into good schools, to have the idea, to get into Facebook, to get Facebook going everywhere, right? And then, of course, he dropped out of school. But Mark Zuckerberg, right, has Facebook because he's confident enough, because he speaks it. Jeff Bezos has Amazon.com because he's confident enough and he's intelligent enough because he speaks it and because he reads, right? Bill Gates is, owner of Microsoft, is as rich as he is because Bill Gates is confident and intelligent enough and if you can't relate to billionaires, could you do $1 million? Could you do 100,000? Now, is all of a sudden $1,000 a month very extra believable to you in whatever it is that you're doing, all right, with your life? Is all of a sudden a 10% pay raise a little bit more believable, a 20 or 30% pay raise, or some sort of miracle that manifests and somebody just walks in the street and just gives you money? Is it just suddenly more believable because you're just attracting it and money flowing to you from the universe? Right? Does that make sense to you? That makes sense to you? Right? See, when you speak like this, stuff gets done. When you speak like this, it gets rid of the cowardice, it gets rid of the negative energy, it gets rid of all the past, it gets rid of everything. You just speak love and forgiveness and everybody. Right? We're done with this video on intention, and the intention, of course, another intention of this video is to what? Get you to watch the next video. So the next video is going to be about outcome. Outcome is what? Outcome is setting clear, written goals that actually happen. An outcome is very different than a goal, but we're going to talk about that in the next video. We're going to talk about how you can do things in a way that you've just never done before, from the clarity of your thinking and the clarity of your plans and the clarity of your outcomes and the clarity of all. You're just like, I'm building intelligence in you. I mean, your YouTube videos are going to get better. Your Facebook videos are going to get better. Your Facebook content, your email content, right? Your phone calls are going to get better. Your friends are going to like you more from watching this stuff. They're going to be like, you got this like new spiritual energy, like what's so on fire? And you just say, hey, I got this, I ran this top secret video series, and this guy, he talks about a lot of crazy stuff, but he talks about a lot of stuff that helped me think differently about what life, and now I'm excited about my future again. Right? Then feel free to refer him my way. I'll take care of him. And so in any case, and that's your choice, obviously. Feel free to read my blog, Tell Others, and Restore Jerusalem. So what do you want to do today? Well, now that you've seen the video, I'd love it if you'd write a blog post about it, if you'd write a review about it, or something like that. But I'm going to talk about that actually in a few videos, or write a Facebook post about it. Or if you've got content, make a YouTube video about it. Say, here's what I learned from Dave Wood, right? Just send me a testimonial, and maybe I'll put it on the page or something like that. But send a testimonial to the teachings of King David at gmail.com, and maybe you'll get, on the page. Who knows? Who knows? Right? Wouldn't that be great? And then later I'll put a little software, you should add your testimonials below or whatever, and then we'll review them or whatever. But here's the thing, right? I just gave you this entire picture about how to get crystal clear, map your now into your future, step into it with the declaration of your words and your intention and your faith alone, right? Are you starting to believe in the Savior Jesus more? Are you starting to believe in God more? Are you starting to believe in your higher power, or Buddha or Krishna or whatever it is that you have a little bit more? Are you starting to believe that rivers can turn from their course and that mountains can flee at your presence, and then that trees can grow fruit made of gold and silver, and you'll be walking down streets and like gold is raining from the sky, and you're just putting it in your hands and your pockets, and you're saying, thank you, the Lord God of hosts. Obviously, you'll be very blessed if you get the Kingdom Club, because there's nothing that you can do that will bless you more than blessing myself. I'm telling you, there's zero. I love you. You are blessed. And God loves to bless the blessed. Hope that helps.